Namaste! Namaste, Big Cat! Welcome, or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Big Cat, instant karma, follows they, them, and And now, they want to talk. They've got something to tell you, Big Cat. But you better remember, instant karma knows them well, and it will be delivered unto those that feel they have to go back to what? Answer the call to come and have a little chat, a little tete-a-tete. Are you mad? It will be the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. Namaste, Big Cats, come in. Come on. As we bask in the energy of the new moon in Gemini, darling dears. Yes, baby. The third house. What rules Gemini? Mercury, which is still in retrograde, doing the moonwalk. All of this and that, darling dears. The third house is ruled by what? Siblings. So something might be afoot amongst the skulldugger siblings, darling dears. It's also the house of communication and writing. So you may be getting messages, right? A little what? How are you text. After what? You haven't heard from them since before the donkey killed Philip. Hey! Where's my shit? She's naive. You haven't heard from them. No! Also, the third house is, the key word for the third house is I think. Yes, baby. And Mercury as well, fanning the flame. This is a time for you to what? Think deeply on how you communicate with others. It's a time for you to improve your communication skills, mate. Yeah, I had to get a bit cockney then. The retrograde is going to cause mishaps and miscommunications in all relationships, darling dears. So what? We still got to button down and remember the Big Cat Reedy. I am a powerful, resourceful manifester. Everything I have, I deserve. And I deserve everything. Yes, baby. Pinkies up. Before you speak, take the time, darling dears, to understand what other people are saying to you. Because sometimes it's straight up fucking knees with a little bit of bull swanky, darling dears, of misdirection. Wanting to direct your attention onto others when they are the culprit. The only thing is they're not even nice enough to put on what? A mask and a stripy vest. No! They dress in regular clothes, right? Like a regular human being when they are doing of wickedness. Yeah, well, that's planetary energies. I know it's different, but you know, Big Cat is different. We are different, darling dear, and we stand out for our difference. Vive the difference of the Big Cat. As the Big Cat Chronicles continues, let's call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, and protection from the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, way showers, angels, spiritual guides, as above, so below. From Keitha to Malkuth, Namaste. So be it, Moat. Energies, Big Cat. Up. Let's dive in and see what's going on. See why there wants to whisper in your shell-like to put you in what comatose state. You won't know what to do. You will be in what? In full flight, fight, or freeze mode. Remember, they, them, and had your what psychological password. And they knew how to strum it just so to get you on the alert, darling dear. And in what? People-pleasing mode. Are you prepared to go back, darling dears? At this stage of the game, after we've been talking for such a long time? Are you prepared to be in people-pleasing status? Are you prepared to put down the multiple streams of income that you put together by the sweat of your proverbial balls? Are you prepared to undo all what you learned about you on your birth natal chart, where you get your validations from, darling dears? Success means many things to many different people, darling dear. Some it's beauty, some it's the love of their own family that they make, some it's in the work that they do. And if you're unsure how to find it, you go for your birth natal chart, darling dears, right? And you find your North Node, where your life purpose lies, where you are, where you find the blueprint for the cat you are meant to be on this Malkuth as you live your best life. Come through, Lizzo, Posh, Club. The North and the South nodes, darling dears, are the points where the moon orbits the plane of the ecliptic field, darling dears, or converge. This is at the time of that you was born. So therefore, it maps out your past karma, your ancestral karmas in your South Node. In Vedic astrology, the South Node is called Ketu. The North Node is Rahu. The North Node is something that you have to adopt. It's not going to be easy, because especially if you're coming from dysfunctional paradigms that you've taken the time to undo. Now you have them coming from the bottom of the pit, wanting to rekindle this and that. If you look at the zodiac sign associated with your North Node, you'll discover all the beautiful and empowering qualities you should work with. And adopt immediately, darling dears. Immediately. Because some of you are clinging on to a string, wondering, is life worth it? Life is so worth it, darling dears. We are here to bend the matrix as light workers, star seed. Your testimony is a survival kit for another big cat. And in some cases, it's your own survival kit, darling dears. As we press on and get great, as we press on and embrace knowledge on a daily basis. Knowledge is power. Our brains, they say we only use a 5% capacity. Well, I guess what? Big cat, we're going for a full 15. Because as you continue to invite the Most High Father God into your life, darling dears, you will see how your life changes. How you learn to move in silence, keep your own counsel, self-validate. Always look at where you came from, and don't allow the dredges to drag you back. Not for nothing, not for a shoe, not for a cup of tea, because you're a mocha cat and you're not getting smoked. Don't allow the ministrations of the simpletons on the spiritual short bus, the special bus that's going on the field trip, past the sign that says you must not, I repeat, must not F off past this point. Well, they're going past it, darling dears. And it's driving them mad because they're unable to control you. They can't get you how they got you before. Your energy, darling dear, is everything. The big cat power grid, are you mad? Your energies, darling dears. Use those energies to further your fondest wish, your deepest dreams. Continue to be blessed, big cat, because it wasn't easy. The hardest thing you could ever do on this Malkuth is to learn to walk alone. Learn to love thyself. Learn to not go to places where you are not loved, where you feel anxious and nervous, where you daren't say a word. Why? You're surrounded by the merchants of slander, going through all sorts of Guantanamo Bay in their lives. So you will be pulled to the forefront with the least morsel, the least peccadillo you dare drop in their what? Hustling ears. Continue to forward march, darling dear, in the words of Abraham Lincoln. And as Eleanor Roosevelt said, go so far you can't even hear a bottom feeder squeak. Well, she didn't say that, I ad-libbed. You know how the big cat goes. And don't get smoked by a dummy bat. Hey, don't do it. Protect your energies like Smeagol. This is the time when we reshape. Use the energy of the new moon in Gemini to look at your communication skills. You have to what? Lead by ipso facto. Let them see you lead by the example you set for yourself and your benchmark. You raise the bar, darling dears, in every aspect. With your workouts, your eating, where you spend your time, what you focus on. You created closure, right? Accepted apologies that you were never given. And you took it on the chin like a big cat. But you didn't fall back when you got that punch from the wicked. You didn't fall back. You got quiet. And you called to the Most High for guidance. Your ancestral team was dispatched as your security. You can call them at any time. Believe me. Believe you me, big cat. I speak as an example of the help that I got from the Most High, from my ancestral team. There's nothing on this Malkuf than a big cat that goes back and takes the knee to the Most High. You are righteous. When you sit and understand that you are the common denominator, once you reach the age of spiritual awareness, that is 10. You were forgiven, and you had to forgive heinous crimes perpetrated against you. You cannot allow it to happen to you again. You cannot allow the same dog to come back and bite your ankles again. I don't care who it is. Matthew 10:14. Dust off your sandals and head out in silence. You walked alone, big cat. Fist bump. Many are called, but only few are chosen. Always choose you, darling dears. You're the only thing that comes everywhere with you. That and the Most High. The love of the Most High. As you forgave. This is why you are forgiven. This is why judgment has been called. This is why they have instant karma at every turn. Protect your energies, darling dears. We do not give up our psychological passwords just like this and that. Hold your gangster, big cat. Hold your gangster. Let's dive in. Let's see what brooms is on the table today. Wow. We haven't had that many in a time, darling dears. This is a plethora of intel. When you cast runes, you read them from left to right, darling dears. The one that is unseen is Pertho. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. This is the High Priestess, darling dear, in Tarot. It speaks about secrets as well as mysteries. It also speaks about going within to discover the true you. It also speaks about what hidden things, something is about to come to light, darling dear. It's represented by the letter P, the numbers 8, 9, 10, and 11. It also speaks about what an outcome. Some outcome at this moment in time is uncertain. Something that you're being intuitively guided to, big cat. There's something that you've forgotten that you have to turn around for. Not for a person, darling dear, but an action, something that you have to complete. And you know this. It also speaks about someone who's extremely secretive around you. This is someone who is forced to keep their own counsel, but not your counsel, darling dears. Next to that, we have what? Swallow. Sun energy, the happiest card in tarot, on its face, represented by the letter S, the numbers 76, 77, 78, and 79. Whomsoever this is trying to what? Get at your foot, trying to catch your foot, darling dear, or catch your attention. This person has been going through bad counsel. I told you, instant karma is upon them and arm. Their gullibility, they was bent by those that are what? Allowing their negative thoughts. This is low vibing. It's the low vibing crew. Oh, okay. Leo energy. It also speaks about the loss of a child. A miscarriage, my condolences. But it affects somebody's self-esteem. They was hoping for an excess. I nearly said excess. Freudian slip meant to come out. Excess and success. Wanted to have a piece de resistance. This also speaks about what? Old blowtorch. This is what? Karmic partners, a karmic situation. There's a lot of passive aggressive. There's no harmony, and something is affecting the health. I'm feeling mental health. I told you, self-esteem is on an all-time low. You know this, big cat, because why would they be coming back for you? If they were strong in them streets that they travel, darling dear, where they can't even trust their own shadow after dark, why would they be coming back for you? Something is afoot, big cat. But fortunately for you, you get the usher when you come here. I tell you, I point out everything. Because I'm not getting smoke blood, and my duty is to make sure you know what's going on. You have also what? Fame on its face, world card. Yes, the world card speaks about the Spain on the internet, the World Wide Web. It's represented by the letters F and O. I'll give you a moment to get the swear words out. In the reverse is lowselfesteem.com. And what a full-on struggle in life. It also speaks about because Fire in upright speaks about wealth and abundance and luck and success. In the reverse, instant karma knows their address. A loss of possessions. This also speaks about death. Yes, baby. Again, we go back to the loss of a child, darling dears. My condolences. Someone's going through a full-on struggle, darling dears, and they're looking for a rife. A rife? That was meant to come out. Rife is trouble, isn't it? Yes! They're looking for someone to what? Tongue wrestle with and give them some of their instant karma. World card on its face. This person or people haven't transformed. And as I said, they're unable to make a fresh start. This person is living in the past. And they did not get the outcome they desired. So they're mouth breathing and spaying. We also have Lagaz, darling dears. The hangman in the upright, I told you. They're watching you. Their whole life is on hold, watching you. A waste of life energy. And there's somebody feeling as, someone's feeling so low that they wants to take themselves out. Not to lunch. I mean, literally. This is somebody. This person is imprisoned by the loss. The world card is also representing pictures. They're going through old pictures, darling dears. Not only in their tiny mind, but literally. The Hangman also speaks about your spiritual development, your intuition, darling dear. Divine wants you to refrain from making some form of decision at this moment. I would also caution you as well, darling dears. Why? Because we ain't out of Mercury retrograde, blood, not until it goes direct on the 3rd. Even though we'll still be in the dredges, you can use the energy of the Mercury direct, darling dear, to make logical decisions that you've taken the time to what? Comprehend and contemplate at great length in order to get the best outcome. Don't sacrifice yourself just because somebody may be forcing you to make a decision or a situation. Your spiritual gifts are about to improve, darling dear, the sacrifices you made. Someone also prophesied this. You told them, you told them that you was going to boss up. You told them what they did to you, they was going to get back. You spoke a prophecy and it's acting out itself. This person or people feel sick, darling dear, and they are sick, codependent. And guess what? With the High Priestess here, what's being bandied around, darling dear, with this fire energy? They're saying that you put roots on them, that you put spell work on them. Good God, Big Cat, a plethora of intel. We need to chop it up with these runes. Let's get some more intel first. They're saying that you put spell work on them, Big Cat. I need to change the title. We've even got candles here. Listen, that's what they're saying in the upright. They're saying you're the cause of what they're going through, that you did something. You did nothing, Big Cat, except mind your own business, move in silence, and tell them to what? Love and light. 2 of these and 1 of those. Some you had to leave in silence. Why? They didn't like to be left behind. They wanted to be around for you to what? Fall on the rocks of life, but it didn't happen. What else did the energies tell us? Tell us. Thank you. What did I say? They're saying that you've performed some kind of a ritual against them, darling dear. They're trying to turn around the energies on you, but they're telling the feeble-minded. They're sitting at tables where you will never sit again and banding around all of this what? Fucking these blood merchants of slander. Base of the deck. But they have no power over you, darling dears. This is what it is. They've lost control. Yeah. And can't we see that evil eye of Sauron? Yes, baby, straight out the Lord of the Rings, darling dear. They're watching you. If anybody's casting any evilish aspersions out there in the hemisphere, it's them. An instant karma for them. What's the biggest reason? Come on, the biggest energy. The biggest energy. Your ancestors, darling dear. Whatever they're doing, darling dear, it's been circumvented. Your ancestral team, your security is making sure it's been returned to sender. They don't understand that they're cursing their own self with the words and the actions and the fact that they're what galvanizing others. The spirit of gossip, darling dear. People think it's funny and it's okay. No, it's not. Perpetrating it and listening to it is not good, darling dears. It's not. You feel how I feel when I've listened to someone gossip. I had to what? Excommunicate myself from someone recently because of the gossip. I felt like I'd been dipped in oil. And then I felt angry because I didn't want to know these things about these people because I don't care about them. I'm minding my own business. And then I looked at the situation. That person is friends with everyone. The majority of the people are on F with blood. Why? They're back front neck tubbers. Energy vampires. What was I doing? This is what I'm saying. When you're going through your awakening, darling dears, people drop like flies. And you must leave them where they dropped. Remember, Proverbs 26:11. As a fool returns to his folly, only a dog will return to his vomit. We are big cat. We don't take vomiting. No, we don't regurgitate the past. And we don't share in the instant karma. Whatever the rituals they've been forming against you, this could be the malicious words. It may even be an action of spell work themselves, darling dear, wanting you to fail. Energies they should have put into themselves as they lived amongst the codependent. Let me split this deck. Yeah. Destabilized home life. Their health is rocky. I told you. Everything that they wished for you, darling dear. Everything that they said that you are putting on them. They're living in it. Yet your back is turned, law 16. Yet you mind your own business. Yet you are no longer sacrificing yourself to situations. You've gained a new perspective. What they brought to the table, there was only two things, two possible outcomes. You could have what? You could have broken down all the way down, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Or you could have used that energy for breakthrough. Or guess what? You've got a breakthrough, big cat. Right. Let's chop it up and see what these things mean. Base of the deck, Wheel of Fortune, again smiling on you. Good luck, darling dear, as well as what? Good karma. Changing choices. A new season for you. Fate, destiny, and good luck. Yeah. Your evolution, darling dear. The world card on its face, darling dear. In the face of many, you look strong, darling dears. This is what being able to, what this woman is taming the lion with just her bare hands. So therefore you work with your hands one way or another. It also speaks about your instinct care for others. They're seeing that. As well as the care for thyself. Leo energy. This is also what? Resisting the temptation of anyone or any circumstance in the past. Your ancestral team is the strongest energy. They're telling you no. And the temptation could be anything from the ministrations of ruminating thoughts, darling dears. Clarify their strength card, please. Yeah. You mastered something, darling dears. This also speaks about what? Some of you could be in the police, the military. It also speaks about the police having to be called in a situation in order to what? Gain strength. You have to have backative to leave a situation. That would have been a what? A bleeding heart forever. But this is about the mastering of your emotions, taking quick action once you've what? Assimilated intel, darling dears. That you can be what? Bad alone. Strong. The King of Swords is also what? You are selective with your words now and your energies. You care for others, but you're understanding not everybody must get that level of care. Clarify the sun energy. I was about to say, with the what instant karma following them. right? The sun energy that's on its face. Someone's crying into their fist, darling dear, and possibly even trying to what? Do the ritual of trying to manifest you back through pictures, through touching themselves, darling dear. They got the stanky finger. This also speaks about regret. No regrets here, mate. Ringing my bell quick. No regrets here. The regret. And regret is not remorse. It's the difference between what? Judas and Peter, darling dears. Somebody's very sad. Very sad that you managed to turn a situation around. Two of Cups. What does the High Priestess represent? The number 2. Intuitively guided to move away from a situation that was drawn out. The King of Swords is meant to be a protector and provider, but this person failed it. Person or people failed in that. Oh my gosh, I can't even get it out. They failed it, mate. Base of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Change. They've seen the change in you, darling dears. This is also, again, the holding of your own counsel, keeping your own counsel. Let's give it a good shotty. See what else is going on. $126 in the chat and only 53 thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up button, darling dears, so you can spread the word. Codependent. This is a lot of arguments, hurt feelings, repressed feelings. 5 of Cups is represented by Scorpio energy as well as Mars. Somebody's feeling sad, but they're bitter in their sadness. In a situation where they're getting a full what? Instant karma. This is a loveless situation. Crying over the ending of a situation with you. Sun card in the reverse is also what? Progeny. Possibly progeny crying in that situation. Clarify the 5 of Cups, please. Thank you. Queen of Cups on its face, darling dear. You're no longer loyal to this situation. The Queen of Cups is also a wife. This is a husband and wife situation. Or long-term situation. If it's a family situation, female energy did a lot, darling dear. Did a lot of wickedness at your back. This is talking about you. Talking about when you was going through your DNS. Had to look over my shoulder because it's not creeping up on me again. They did a lot of talking about it. They didn't expect you to be strong. They did not expect you to stand back up again. This is feminine energy, darling dear. Female energy. The Queen of Cups on her face is someone who is disloyal to the core. A heinous, a pernicious gossip. Also, you don't see what's going on in their garden, darling dear. And it's astroturf on their way. This person is not nurturing. If they've got progeny, this person is bitter, darling dear, directing a lot of energy at you. And King of Swords, this is major lies being told because you ended a situation. You're not sacrificing yourself to that energy anymore. Hand is itching me. Pentacali is a foot, darling dears. It's a foot. 142 in the chat. Namaste, big cats. Please hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying this little tete-a-tete. Because we ain't getting smoked. Base of the deck. New beginning. This is about you, what? Listening to your spiritual guidance, darling dear. This is praying. This is also what? Actively moving towards your goals. And it's a new impassioned, creative beginning for you, darling dears. Because you have good news coming towards you. You already know this. Intuitively guided. This is also Page of Wands is also a new beginning. It speaks about a meeting. Somebody, you're going to be meeting someone. This is also the Page of Wands speaks about a new love interest, a new lover, a new friend. But this is going to be totally different to what you've known before, darling dear. You've known fickle. This is somebody who's coming in with energy and passion. Ace of the deck, told you. No cheatation indicated. This is a new social contact or contacts. Base of the deck, Wheel of Fortune again in the upright. This is the truth roof. Pinkies up. Don't go back to situations that kept you delayed, darling dears. Clarify the Hangman. Thank you. You made the right choice, darling dear. Don't allow anything to delay your journey at this moment in time. You have new partnerships coming towards you, ones which are divinely guided. Archangel Michael is in the background. Archangel Michael is represented by the solar plexus. It speaks about your self-esteem, your confidence. The time you took to work on yourself, darling dear, has gifted you with self-confidence as well as self-esteem. This is about your willpower. You're feeling assertive and on the go. Call on Archangel Michael at any time. Right partnerships coming towards you. Base of the deck. Partnerships that are what? Not going to be controlling, darling dears. And again, it's the loss of the partnership with you, darling dears. Look, someone's going through it. Betrayed in a situation. Betrayed a long-term situation. Hierophant energy is a marriage, darling dear, something that was traditional. Betrayed your boundaries. I told you this person, they used your deepest, innermost wounds, darling dears, as pillow talk. But they have no power over you, darling dears. The Knight of Swords speaks about you moving quickly to healing. It also speaks about an idea. And what? And it's also a cautionary tale. I told you, if you've got a contract or something business-like to sign, wait until the 3rd of June when Mercury goes direct. This also speaks about what? Always speaking your truth in every situation, darling dear. Confidence. And there's no higher court than the truth. Knight of Swords. Again, it speaks about new social contacts coming towards you at a hot trot. It also speaks about what the malicious verbal... This is gang stalking talk, mate. This is what it is. Those words, darling dear. You have to let it slip off you like water off a duck's back, because it comes with betrayal and wickedness. It's a form of what? Control, and them and I can't control you anymore. 4 of Pentacles, because you've made the right choices. You understood the partnerships that cause delays in your life. Let's get some more intel. Where are we? We're at the 39. Projection. And we've got pet name and animal. You've got a nickname for this person. Or they've got a nickname for you. They've been saying it a lot, darling, yes. And I told you a lot of energy, a lot of wicked energy, because they're sitting in the seat of the bitterness. And in fact, they have no power over you, trying to project onto you. This is why I tell you always clean your mirrors, claim dominion over yourself. If your mirror faces your bed where you sleep, obsidian black crystal over your bed. And this is, I heard something about the death of a pet, darling dear. They did it. They did it. Because they wanted to cause you the maximum amount of pain. What's this? A back front neck tabber, darling dears. A heinous gossip, darling dears. But you already know this. High Priestess. Told you. If it's a pet, darling dear, they did something to that pet. Because we've got time on its face. It's also a reminder not to give any energies to whatever's being projected towards you, because you will have a merchant of slander can't creep up on your darling dears to try and give you information to make you feel bad. Don't take it on board, darling dears. They can shoot their shot, but it doesn't have to land on target. What about the projection? You're getting a clean slate and a fresh start, darling dear. Leave the past behind. I told you. What's this? Graveyard, darling dear. So if anybody was doing the Watusi, it was them. The back front neck tabber. Ethics, darling dear. I told you. Know your worth and add tax. You have to stand for something, darling dear, or fall for anything, especially when they're coming through with the fucking ease to cause delays in your life. Told you. They want to be unghosted. Going for a lot of karma, trying to project it. Wanting a fresh start, but being entrapped. Part of their karma is to be around the codependent. Amongst the village of gossipers. Remember, darling dears, Proverbs 27:6. Wounds from a friend, kisses from an enemy. Think about the graveyard. It's got your touch. You've got divine feminine energy. Somebody that is going to come up on you like they don't want to fight, right? They see you as something to do. They also have an STD on them, right? You've already been the stripper cat, literally and figuratively, darling. They're stripping away toxic situations, and they are disloyal. Keep your circle tight. Keep your grass low, darling dears. Told you. Instant karma is on them, darling dear. The courthouse in Keitha as well as Malkuth. Yeah, what did I say? They're going for it, darling dear. A season of what? Wickedness. As you embrace the change. We're nining them. I told you, when they ate you, darling dears, we nine them. That's the hermit. Isolate for self-improvement, self-examination, realizing you are the common denominator. And you can minus the big cat at any time. A new beginning, darling dears. You have change. And I told you, courtship. Clarify this poverty in the courthouse. Yeah. Because all they can do is think about you, darling dear. You bossed up on them. It's on a 16-tower moment, the sudden change in you. They think it was a sudden change. It wasn't overnight. Success didn't come overnight. Your multiple streams of income didn't come overnight. And this also looks like the police, it's the army, the military, government positions. You've got some kind of a job, darling dear. Something going on great for you, darling dears. But they don't know exactly what's going on. They'd love to figure it out. And whomsoever their partner is, they're focused on you as well. It's all focused on you, big cat, as you focus on you. But fortunately for you, you're able to what? Transmute the energy. Why? I told you, the biggest energy around you is your ancestral team. Watching you win, darling dear. You could be in the military, you could be in the medical field. I'm seeing banking here, I'm seeing teachers here. Whatever you stood up in, darling, stood for. All eyes are on you as they sit in instant karma. Rinse and repeat, world card on its face. All areas of their lives in hockey sticks at dawn, in the reverse. And they haven't changed one fig. And they're stagnant and stuck on you, unable to transform. What did I say? Instant karma knows their address. Everything that they're saying about you, your ancestral team is writing that shit down. And it's on them. Casting aspersion on your name, saying you're doing this and that, when all you're doing is doing you, boo. Pinkies up. Yeah. Keep your expectations high and continue to handle it in a mature way. We see the 6 true partnerships will be afforded onto you as you raise your vibration. Raising your standards, raising the bar, darling dears, and adding tax. Hold your counsel, darling dears. Hold your counsel. Because look at your file, darling dear. You came with the intel. How they handled the situation is not how you handled the situation. New beginning for you, darling dear. Continue on your path. Continue on your path. Continue to run towards your dreams. Conceive, believe, and achieve, darling dears. That's what a big cat does. Don't go back. Don't take them back. Don't listen to anything that you hear is going on with them, because they get in instant karma. What's this? Full off the back end. Divine has gifted you with the badass alchemist ways. This is the magician, and as I said, we wait until the 3rd of June to make any firm decisions, signing of contracts and the like, right? We've got Libra energy, Aquarius and Gemini, air energy again, to use your logic and your intellect. The 11 is a highly spiritual number, a master number. It speaks about divine inspiration as well as your creativity, darling dear. You're being gifted with all of the tools. This goes to 111. Oh, pardon me, that was a spiritual belch, because I speaks the truth roof. Pinkies up. This speaks of what? Manifestation mode, darling dear. You got the subterfuge and the bull swanky, right? They're going through, what did I say? They're in the DNS, darling dear. Tower moment. Catastrophe and destruction. All principalities are being broken down. If you are waiting for a divorce, darling dear, those papers are being delivered unto thee. We've also got on the edge, and we've got the fire energy, right? The number 33 for what? Ascended Masters, ancestral team, darling dear, as well as law 33 of the 48 laws of power. You already know these opponents. They took you to the edge, but the edge was your breakthrough to greatness, where you chose you. The fire energy is about you what? Continue to be what? Active, right? Continue to run towards your goals. Your creativities. You're setting an example, darling dear. How you bend the matrix. How you removed yourself from the comfort zone. The South Node. Comfort zone is kryptonized to a big cat. Split the deck. Pinkies up. On that note, and we finish on what? The Hangman. Everyone is seeing you from a different perspective. They try to bend, right? The feeble-minded opinion of you, but it doesn't add up, darling dear. Continue to minus the big cat. Continue to get great, darling dears. And if you're unsure of what to do, nothing like a big cat with a prayer and their birth natal chart to hand. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. They are getting the instant karma and they wants to talk. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. 160 in the chat. 97 thumbs up. Thumbs it up. Spread the word, big cat. Namaste.